I have to express a little frustration here, and at the end of this there is a question. This is kind of a history of this issue this year. In July of this year, the Redevelopment Agency Board passed our 2010-2011 budget that includes funding dollars for the Clarke Museum. Before we passed the budget, I specifically asked the Executive Director of Redevelopment if we had completed all of the necessary steps to move this funding forward. I was assured that these steps had been completed. In August of this year, I called the Director of Redevelopment to ensure that the funding was being made available to the Clarke Museum. I was initially told by the Redevelopment Director that there were no monies in the budget for the Clarke Museum. I was later informed by the Director. I told the Director that I had verified that funds were included in the budget before the budget was adopted in July. I was subsequently informed by the Director that yes, monies for the museum were indeed included in the budget. Now it's September, and today we have before us an agenda item in which it appears that suddenly the museum has requested new and different monies from this agency. This budget item was already passed by this agency board in July. The choosing between these options should have occurred at that time so that the board could continue forward instead of repeatedly having to go backward to accommodate work that is not done as directed in a timely manner. Since I've been on this board, this has happened repeatedly, with the investigation into redevelopment bond issuance, the purchase of Jefferson School, and now this. My question is, why is it necessary to continually revisit decisions that this board has already made in order for our previous direction to be carried out in a timely manner?
Mayor and Council, I assume that's directed at me. I stand ready to take criticism if that's what you want to level at my feet. Your staff has proceeded with putting this into place. It is in the budget, and as I indicated to you, Councilmember Atkins, in July it was in the budget. I think I also said at the time, or if I didn't, I have said since then, that we needed to do additional work in order to make the findings, in order to expend those monies. And that's what we're doing here tonight. And so, Council, yes, it has taken time for us to do this. Your staff has a lot on its plate. And I apologize if this has been delayed and any of you have had to make excuses on behalf of your staff or your city manager. But again, we're moving these things forward based on the staffing that we have and the staff time available, which is in most cases myself and Cindy. So, you know, I apologize if you feel that we drag our feet or make you go through extra hoops. There's a lot of work that we're asked to do on a day-to-day basis. And I guess I don't have a better excuse for you, Councilmember Atkins, other than to say we work very hard for you and we try to move these things forward in a very expeditious manner and in a very legal way. And as you can tell, I'm a little bit upset that I'm being taken to the woodshed at this point in my career with this city. And I'm very disappointed.